welcome to the Media Lab here at Hub350. Here I am with the President and CEO of KNBA and Hub350, Jamie Petten. So wonderful to have you here today, and I can't believe it. We're sitting in the Media Lab. We just finished the member summit. It's been a wonderful day, but it's also been a wonderful day of just great discussions and collaboration and just reconnecting, and I guess just setting goals, like so many big goals for 2023. So I'm sure you're excited, slightly exhausted, but super excited.
Well, you're catching me at the end of the best day of the year here at Hub350. It's a day where we can come together with our partner ecosystem and really celebrate all of the incredible collaboration that has happened over the course of our first year. I've had several pinch me moments throughout the day, starting from the moment where I walked in the door and I had a bit of a nostalgia from last year and our grand opening, and just all of that enthusiasm and anticipation and excitement and expectation that the community had all kind of got behind in opening these doors to Hub350. And why was it a pinch me moment for me? Well, I think because the team in behind the scenes over the last year have really worked so diligently, so passionately, and with so much enthusiasm to meet the expectations of the partners that we opened the doors to Hub350 with just a year ago. So, there's so much to celebrate. I don't even really know where to start with you. But I think first and foremost, we think about Hub350 as the gateway to Canada's largest technology park. This technology park is decades rich with innovation, with a high concentration of industry and 540 companies located here in the park. 33,000 employed. Those are all things that we tend to shout from the rooftops. However, over the last couple of years, all of industry have gone through challenging times. And, really in how we approach the return to work, the return to the park, the return to collaboration is something that's been heavy on all of our minds over the last few years. I'm so proud of the fact that, right at the outset of coming back out of COVID, we've opened this community town hall, this gathering space for corporate, academia, finance communities, and technology industry executives to be able to come together. We've had 6,000 visitors to Hub350 in the last year alone, hundreds of events, whether it's our member companies here hosting an all-hands strategy session or an after-5 cocktail hour just to celebrate the fact that we can all get back together in person again, or our community stakeholders, our academic institutions running sessions with their students, our finance partners, RBCX, hosting angel investment panels as an example. There's so much that we've accomplished over this last year, and it's really that's just scratching the surface.
Mm-hmm. That sounds, I know that is just scratching the surface, but it's something to be so proud of, right? And I think you could see that just today walking around and the smiles and the conversations that people are having amongst themselves, that there is this sense of, wow, it's here, it's happening, we've done it.
And we're back.
Exactly.
We're back,
Right.
And I just think we have, I had big shoes to fill when I took this role on from my predecessor, Jenna Suds, in that, she established a really strong, close-knit community within the technology park of folks who were really passionate about building the future of the park and doing it together in a really collaborative way. And we have that really connected community here to champion what's next for Canada North. That's something that I think we can now harness via Hub350, via a number of the programs that we've established over the last year.
So, as you say, Hub350 is part of what this future looks like for the Canada North Technology Park, right? And but what do you see what do you see this looks like, right? What is it? I mean, there's so much, right? This is just, once again, as you say, a little drop in the bucket of all the amazing things that is lined up. It's almost just like it's this foundation now where it's now a go-to place, and it's just a tangible place almost, but it really is more about what it's already put into motion, right?
Yeah, and I think it's about coming back to what is ultimately the objective of the tech park and how are we serving that. And first and foremost, it's in ensuring that we support our existing group of companies here in the park to continue to grow and scale and be globally dominant leaders in their fields. And in order to do that, they need to be able to attract and retain their talent. So as we look at the technology park and how it's composed today, we have a high concentration of industry, certainly. However, there were additional elements that we knew we needed to draw in to the tech park in order to really create that self-sustaining ecosystem. The next one is academia. And having the University of Ottawa and now Carleton set up satellite campuses, dedicated spaces of their own here in the tech park for their co-op students to collaborate with industry, for their researchers to collaborate with industry, and really to immerse their institutions into industry. That's going to go a long way in our capacity to continue to attract new talent and get them in the door. Another piece is the finance community and bringing them in to Canada North, bringing them to the footsteps of our early stage scaling companies. When an early stage company is fundraising, it's typically the investor from a previous round that refers them to the next investor. And so here at Hub350, we're so happy to have RBCX and RBC Ventures playing such a critical role in developing and nurturing that finance ecosystem and attracting others here. And then, ultimately raising the profile of the park as this world-class place to live, work, play, learn, and innovate. And I think that spaces like the one that we're sitting in here today, it's a full circle moment. Ross Video, they produce the world's best technology in media, to be able to capture content, be able to capture media and showcase it on a world stage. Well, they're also producing that locally here in the tech park. What I'm so excited about is the lab's opening over the course of this past year and our capacity to deliver news live from Canada's largest tech park, to showcase our member companies, our tech companies who have fundraising rounds to announce, new employees to announce to the community, and products that they're launching. So the space is, I'd say, the fertile ground or the foundation for the community to come together and for our ecosystem partners who are now contributing in a really meaningful way to get to know the needs of our member companies. Yeah,
that's amazing. Well, congratulations. Take a deep breath, because it's just going to be go time for the next. I think everybody's so pumped up and ready to go. So congratulations on all the great work, and I'm excited, and just like everybody else, to see what the future looks like, and it looks bright.
Thank you.
Thank you.